The soapwort is flowering. It's looking really cute. How lovely is this? It lasts for quite a few months as well, and it's really bonny. Very pretty. Really lovely. I've been doing some baskets this week. I've still got a few to do, but I've started. Pelargoniums and petunias, and I think I've put some dahlias and bits and bats, some trailers, but I'm on with it anyway. They'll fill out. Once they get going, I think they'll be quite nice, but when you first do them, they always look a bit empty, don't they? But you've got to start somewhere. Still got some colour here with some violas. Look quite pretty, don't they? And this azalea is doing its thing. Very nice. Very pretty. So colourful. Once the bulbs go and all the spring colours gone, the azaleas really do make up for it. They're lovely, aren't they? I just potted up this clematis. It's a Raymond Davison. It's nubia, and it's just about to burst. You can just see in that. That should be nice. Should like it in that pot. And I'll put another one. Where's the other one? Oh, he's over here. And this is another Raymond Davison, actually. This one is Acropolis. And he's all the way up there, so that should be good, shouldn't it? Still lots of colour in here from the anemones. And this, of course, is Elizabeth. She's looking pretty good. These are still going, of course, pomponettes. And this is a self-seeder. This has decided it wants to live there, and I didn't have the heart to rip it out, so I've enjoyed this really, but I don't know that it's staying. But I have enjoyed it, so I've left it. I let it be. And of course we've got lots of forget-me-nots, and there's a geranium there. Gorgeous girl, budding up, looking okay. Lovely. This is Guiding Promise. I think this is another Raymond Davison, actually. I have so many that I suppose quite a few of them are going to be his. Budding up nice. Lovely. Oh, who is this? Ladybird. We have multi-blue with buds on and flowering. And this is Aloha. This rose here, it's got some nice buds on. Didn't do very much last year, so I'm hoping we might get a bit more from it this year. But there's lots of buds on multi-blue. I don't know about gyrenus. There's a gyrenus in here. Oh yeah, there are buds on gyrenus. It's starting. This is spectacular, isn't it? This is H.F. Young. Looking pretty good. H.F. Young. Nice. Look at that. This is its second year. Pretty. Really good. Lots more clematis down here still to plant. But I think there's only about 10 now. And I think I had about 25 to plant, but I think I've only got about 10 now. So I'm getting there. Lots of buds up there on Iceberg. That's Climbing Iceberg. And it's full of buds. But I don't know if its days are numbered, because it's really, with the bad weather we've had, it's I know it's a bit of a black spot magnet anyway, is Iceberg, but with the torrential rain and, you know, thunderstorms we've had, it's really full of black spot, so I'm not impressed. So I think I said this last year when we had quite a bit of black spot on it, that I think its days are numbered, and I left it in to see how it would go. And we do have quite a few buds on it, but I'm thinking it might have to go and have a rethink there. Irene Watts is budding up, looking good, as is our Beth. They're teasing me, look. Here's a little bud and here's a bit of colour, but we're not quite there yet. And this is rural England, and that's absolutely full of clusters of buds, so hopefully that will be quite good. And that's Blue Angel Clematis up there that's got buds, and I planted another one down here, Vivian Pennell I think it is, that's got hold now, and that's often up there. This is Mum in a Million, and we have buds on Mum in a Million. That was only put in as a bare root this year, or was it last year? Might have been the end of last year I think. And this is Jacques Cartier, budding up, looking good. Who have we got around here? Oh yeah, this is England's Rose, and this has got quite a few buds on. Looking pretty good, I would have said. Yeah, looking pretty good. Quite a few buds, looking healthy, happy. And this is a cherry coloured rose I just call Norma. And then this is Margaret Merrill, and I'm not impressed. Margaret Merrill gave me a couple of flowers on 2 or 3 flushes last year. Nothing to speak of. Gorgeous perfume, citrusy, sort of lemony, rosy, beautiful perfume, and quite strong. But flower wise, not impressed. I've popped some of the soapwort in Louis's little planter. This will spill over and look quite pretty in there for a couple of months hopefully. And his little garden's coming along nice. Planted a few bits in there. He's got a little bit of everything going on really. And these are new. These screens, just recently did these screens for some clematis. There's Ernest Markham, an Alba luxurians in the middle, and then we've got Elegans Purpurea plena on this side. Hopefully they should fill these screens and look quite pretty as a bit of a backdrop. And we've got Darius in there also, and that's in with Eden Climber, White Eden, and Colette, another climber, and of course Ghislaine, who's more of a sprawler than a climber. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? So far it's quite happy. And I think in there we have Rouge Cardinal there, so there's a nice mix. And this is Claire Renaissance Rose here, that's budding up, and that's Augusta Louise, and that's Bouquet Parfait there. And I've just popped some perennials in. I've divided some geraniums and spread them around, and that's Summer Magic Nepeta there, some more geraniums there, and I've popped some salvias in here and there's some polemoniums over there. But it's filling out quite nice. There's phlox here. This is Niobe coming up here under the bird feeder. Some more phlox, geraniums, more phlox, and there's some astrantias there, and of course that's the Philadelphus virginal back there. And I've popped more Nepetas in here, and some more astrantias and more geranium. And this is sort of tidying up a little bit now. It looks a bit better. Of course the peony there. and some more phlox at the back. So it's taking shape. We are seeing some progress. Aren't these pretty? They're just so cute, aren't they? Lovely. Gorgeous. And these are some more geraniums that I popped in here. It's been quite colourful. And the salix, the flamingo, is looking quite colourful too. And of course Ghislaine is smothered in bud. Absolutely smothered in it. She was the star of the show last year, so we'll see this year if she is again. But she's making a good run for it, isn't she? Look at her. She's smothered. She's looking pretty good. Let's just stand back and let you see that. She looks pretty good, doesn't she? Emily. This plant is still going strong. I'm not replanting this because this is another thing that's going to have to shift when the landscapers get going, so I'm just going to leave this as it is, and then I'll empty it before they start on the patio, so that can just stay as is, and I'll just keep deadheading and just let these do their thing. Just done a few pots here, just started doing them. This of course is more Raymond Evison. This is filigree, elode and bijou in the same pot, and don't they look beautiful? Stunning. The colour contrast is just subtle enough, but it's there. It's beautiful, isn't it? It really is. Stunning, and it's only just got going, but I'm really pleased with that combination. I think it's lovely. Some more pots that I've been doing. Getting the containers ready. I've been digging about in here and getting things out because this has all got to move. The snow in summer is looking nice and bright and pretty, isn't it? That's lovely. Lots of lilies, they're all over. Got various lilies, but they're all in pots, so I can bring them out, let them do their thing, and then when they go over I can move them. On the table I've got various things, dahlias mainly. This is looking pretty, isn't it? It's Daisy's White, it's called. And you know, a couple of months ago it was really quite white. It's changing colour now as it's warming up, but it was really white in the winter time. And the Nandina, obsessed. That's got some bright colour on it, hasn't it? And the Sambucus. This is black lace, and it's just starting. It did get hit with the frost, so I had to give that a bit of a cut back. So it's a bit smaller than it was, but I know it grows, so it'll put that growth back on this year. The Acer's not looking too bad. It did sustain some damage, so we do have a few bits of crispy leaf on it, but overall I think it looks quite good actually. But it just got hit by a frost one night and that was it. Crispy. We're developing this bit of the garden here. Dug a lot of overgrown stuff out, and I'm starting to plant it up. I've put a bouquet parfait cutting in there, and I think I've got a strawberry hill over there. These are some astrantias, and I popped some geraniums and some cosmos and a few perennials in there. I think there might be some zinnias in there, but hopefully this will look a bit fuller by the end of the year. And I've done some albrecia from seed, and I've popped those in all the cracks around the rock, so hopefully they'll spill over next year and fill in, but you can't do it all, can you? You've got to do bit by bit. This is an azalea from Wales that we brought back last year. This is looking quite beautiful, isn't it? And here we have Golden Niche budding up. Got lots of buds on. And this is Ballerina. She's budding up. Looking pretty good. Very good. Full of bud is Ballerina. This is Comtesse de Bouchard, and she's next to New Dawn, who again has got some nice buds to show. And Strantias, I think, maybe some phlox. This is a pink, I think it's a dark pink, it's a hybrid, it's a rhododendron. It's just about to burst open, which will be lovely. Crazy in Love, full of buds, just waiting to get going. Looking very healthy, looking happy, pleased with that. And this is in with Strawberry Hill, who again is full of bud. Looking good, looking healthy, happy. Pleased with that. Yeah, it's all looking pretty good, isn't it? This is Blue Moon Climber. Didn't do very much last year, and it has got buds on this year, so we'll see. But it's budding up, so it's looking promising. This is a new one. This was a bare root at the end of last year. This is Summer Wine. Used to have this at a previous property several years ago, and it was really lovely. It was on an arbour there, and it was as good as gold, and it just flowered its heart out. So I thought I'd have another go with Summer Wine. Moved a Montana in a pot just to be on this rose arch here with this other Montana for now, and move it off the patio. And I've got other clematis that are just coming into flower, so that can move. And this is the front area, which is mainly shade loving things. I've just got ferns, sarcococca, a few plants in a pot there, some more ferns. Of course, the Acers. This is Going Green. Yuki Gumo. He's looking lovely, isn't he? Very nice. And then we have Orange Dream. Very pretty. And more pots there. And hostas. They're looking okay, aren't they? And these are Fatsias, Spider's Web. They're doing okay. The garden's not looking too bad. First rose for me to be semi-open is this one. And that's Eyes for You. It was the first one to open last year as well. Very healthy, very happy rose. Flowers its heart out. Maybe not the most attractive looking rose, but it has a really strong perfume and it behaves very well. And it's very healthy, so no complaints. And I did get it in a sale for about £5 or £6 at a garden centre, so it's very welcome. Here we have a cutting of Guillain de Feligonde, which is doing really well. Very happy with that. And in and amongst here we have a clematis called Rhapsody. I can just see a bud there. And there are some more around here, I believe. Just using Guillain as a support, which is very good. There's another Guillain de Feligonde here with not Prince Charles, it's a purple one. I don't know what the clematis is here, it's a mystery. Here we have Summer Romance in its new bed. And here we have Elizabeth. Here we have Penelope Lively. And here we have Silas Marner. And here we have Elsa Spaff, just coming into flower. How pretty. Comte de Chambord coming into bud, looking great, as is Sweet Honey. Look at the buds on Sweet Honey, looking very nice. Sweet Honey looking lovely. Blush Noisette budding up, looking good. And Daniel Deronda is trying to flower there, look. How nice. The others are a bit behind. Very nice. Harry Edland has a bud or two or three, four, looking good. Olivia budding up, and this is a new addition. This is Desdemona. Timeless Pink budding up, looking good, very nice. I've been potting up some cascading begonias to dress the front. So these are Mount Everest anemones. They're just poking their heads up. It's not the begonia that's flowering. But they should be nice once they get going. They should be quite colourful. Diacia, Bacopas, and petunias and dahlias and pelargoniums, and I'm trying to think what else. Mini petunias, all kinds of things in these. These are still going strong. I was going to redo these, but they're still going strong, although they look to have some green fly, so I might have to lift that off and give that a bit of a blast to blast those off. And they do need repotting soon into some summer, so I think I might have to do that. But they look quite nice, don't they? These I need to redo, the window boxes. There's another one up there that I've just done with the same thing, bacopas and petunias, and I think I've put some trailing fuchsias in the top, various bits, pelargoniums, and what's that, diacia, various things. There's even some nasturtium in there, but they should be quite nice once they get going. Some pelargoniums and the same kind of thing. I don't think I put dahlia in that one, but I think there's bacopas, there's calibrachoas and various things in there. I need to redo the tubs here and put spring to bed and get some summer colour in these planters here at the front. Should be quite nice. But it's not looking bad, is it, really, to say? It's quite early. We're quite early in the season. The birds are certainly very happy and very busy. Watching them have a bath the other day, it's so funny. But it doesn't look bad, does it? It's quite early days yet, but it's getting there. It's going to be nice. It's looking quite good. This is supposed to be Montana Maline, but it's white. Another mislabel. It's lovely. but it's definitely not maline, is it? These are two in here of the icebergs, and they're not bad for black spot. They are sort of isolated, tucked away on their own round here, and they seem to have fared a lot better than the other icebergs I have sort of out in the garden, so make of that what you will. But these two here, I can't really get to them because I've got shelving and things sort of stacked around here that's not in use at the moment. I need to move it around the side, so I can't really get that close, but there's not a lot of black spot at all on these, and they're sort of behind a hedge around the back of the shed, sort of down the side here. And this is Louis's little bed, and this is a poor old Salix, another Salix flamingo that's been abandoned here. It outgrew its space next to Ghislaine, and it was a little bit encroaching on her, so we dug it up, and it's in a pot for now until I can work out what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, this is where those icebergs are, and they're a lot healthier than the others. A lot healthier, aren't they? Hardly any. I think I can see one or two leaves, but the others in the garden, they're riddled with it. So maybe it's the position. Don't know about that. Oh, the sweet peas are flowering. Look, aren't they lovely? Need to come and pick some more. I picked some earlier on. I need to come and pick some more.